Ray Wang joins me now. And Ray, we have states and Meta apparently agreeing to settle claims that their platforms harm children. Apparently, Meta will pay $16.6 billion to states as part of the deal. Ray, look, there are 25 other states lining up and 1,000 more lawsuits. What do you make of this, and what does it say for Meta?
Well, the challenge is Meta doesn't want to admit guilt, but it's really a question how much do they want to pay. And Attorney General Rob Bonta has been pushing this pretty hard. It's really about, this is a landmark case for social media companies to take responsibility for what their products are doing to children. That's the view that's going from the state. And of course, all the states are lying after that. The unfortunate problem is it may set a precedent for other social media companies and also lay out a roadmap for what AI companies will have to be responsible for going forward. But I think they're all going to be pushing for some regulatory relief and some kind of regulatory framework going forward. The industry is going to have to figure out some kind of standard. Otherwise, they're all going to be facing these suits going forward.
Well, and that said, Ray, what does it do to Meta's practices? If they have to alter the way they do business a little, could that hurt the bottom line? And, how much of a concern is that?
Well, ultimately, they're one of the top players in the marketplace. And so for them, they have to set the standards. Otherwise, everybody else won't be able to set the standards. So I think coming to that conclusion, negotiating with the Attorney General and the other states, hopefully it's a template for the other states. Otherwise, this is going to drag out and hurt them on the bottom line. But this will mean that other players like TikTok and other players around the world will also follow that same standard in the U.S.
They'd already lost a couple of trials earlier in the year, Ray, and we're just about a week into this trial in federal court in Oakland. Do you think the decision was, based on what we heard in that first week in court, they're obviously saying, look, I don't think we can persuade the jury that we were aware of the problems and we're doing everything we could to prevent them. And so clearly that's kind of putting out the white flag a little bit, isn't it?
Well, it was, and part of it was they had a report that basically talked about how they hid the, they hid the findings of what the impact was on children, and because of that, I think that actually really turned the tide in terms of the jury.
Well, it's up, the stock, 4.3%. Is that because at least we have some sort of resolution already? It's time to move on or not? Well, I find it fascinating that it's up $24.
Actually, it definitely is. This has been the big overhang for Meta, along with trying to get an AI strategy in place. But this is one of many. And I think investors are definitely relieved that there's going to be a template and some kind of resolution over time.
Right. Well, we shall see, and we'll talk about more of this in the show. But Ray, I really want to talk to you also about NVIDIA, which we will get to in a moment. But I just want to say you're going to be with us for the hour, so we are lucky. Thank you, Ray.